Have you ever been to the Slamma-Jamma?
What is that from?
Have you been to the Slamma-Jamma? What is that? Isn't that the restaurant in Bluebell?
What? What is Bluebell?
Did you guys not watch Heart of Dixie?
No.
Never mind.
I'm like, what the fuck? Is Slamma-Jamma a song?
Is it?
Jesus, was it a jam?
No, Mom.
Slamma-Jam? No.
She's a Slamma-Jamma?
Do you know that song? She's a bad bam.
Oh, she's a bad Mamma-Jamma?
Bama-Jamma. There you go. She's a bad Bama-Jamma. Yeah, I don't know what Slamma-Jamma is.
Also, you know, You Me Sing is like in a lot of movies.
Really?
Yeah.
You, me, same.
Yeah. There's a Spike Lee movie. I think it's called Do the Right Thing.
Okay.
There's a part in it where they say, you, me, sing.
I've seen Do the Right Thing. I don't recall that part of it. Do the Right Thing is wild.
It is.
It's a wild movie. Essentially,
Oh, fuck me. It's the Rammer Jammer. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Slamma-Jamma.
Rammer Jammer.
You've been to the Slamma-Jamma at home.
Apparent- No, bitch.
So-
I've not been to the Slamma-Jamma at home.
So, yeah. Have you seen Do the Right Thing?
No.
Oh, it's interesting. It's different. I don't know if you like it per se. Essentially, the right thing is different for every person.
Yeah.
People do bad things and they think they're doing the right thing.
There's
Yeah.
so much stuff in there that is still very relevant. Like, it could be done today.
It could be because I feel like it really goes along with what's happening with the world today.
Still the same?
Yeah. I suggest you watch it. There's a famous actress when it starts and she's dancing. I forget who she is though, but she used to be, I don't know, whatever, fuck me. I'm getting off topic.
Do you
So-
guys believe? Do you guys believe that people are inherently bad?
What a question.
I truly believe that. Because think of how many. I listen to true crime. Men break in, they're doing a robbery, and if the opportunity arises, they rape like the woman there. In war, the soldiers go in and they rape. Like, they do some awful shit. Like, if I was breaking in someplace and they caught me, my mind, and I'll power them, my mind wouldn't be like, now we're gonna fuck. Like, no. That's just
So-
wild.
I think people are inherently bad,
I think so too.
but I think we're animals.
We're animals,
but we're
exactly.
cognitive animals. So I can tell you why I think we're inherently bad too, because I play a video game and you start off and you're really poor. You literally have nothing. You live on the fucking streets. You do get hungry. You do need to buy food. You do need to eat.
medieval?
Kingdom Come Deliverance
Did
too.
you beat it?
I did, but
The
I want to
first
start
one?
over. I beat the first one.
I've never played the first one.
You might not like it as first player, but
Also, I have a video game in mind.
hang on, let me get back to my please. So you start off with no money, and if you can like earn it and get a job to make money to start off, like better for you. But the first round I played the game, I found lock picks and I started breaking into people's houses at night and stealing their stuff and reselling it at pawn shops to make money.
Yeah, but you're not gonna rape the people.
No,
you're NPCs.
but you're stealing. It's still bad.
yeah, but there's worse.
And the NPCs are like married. They have kids. They work on farms and. But anyway, and that's what I did to survive. So,
yeah,
we can have a whole debate about this. But should we jump in?
I guess so.
I'm Sarah,
I'm Isabel,
and this is Tia Time Twin Spin. I almost just said
say twin spin.
This is Twin Spin.
This is TT's.
This is Twin Spin.
This
So
is TTT.
you saying that actually, it's interesting because it has nothing to do with this episode. But not too long ago, I asked my coworker, who's a guy, I'm like, "Hey, do you think people are inherently bad?" And he said, "No. He thinks that they're at the core, people are good." Now, I came into that conversation thinking, yes, people are inherently bad.
Yeah.
We just choose to do bad things, right? It's that whole you're in the forest,
mean-
you choose the bear or the man, you know?
Think of also like, and it's fiction, but I have a feeling it would happen in like just post-apocalyptic things. People get murdered. Like how society just changes. who is it that says like people are inherently bad? They need like civilization. They need governing to be good.
That is from something.
It is from something.
I forget what it is from,
We
though.
heard it in a class, I think.
Totally.
Undergrad, though.
Yeah.
So it's been a while.
So it's totally like The Purge, right?
Yeah.
It's one that, the
To
movie,
keep-
one
to
day a
keep-
year,
yeah.
people can go and murder. It's insane.
That would be awful. Someone would want to murder me. I know that
Yeah.
much.
Well, we'd invest a lot of money into one house, and every purge, we'd
Come to the purge.
yeah, we call it a
celebration, and we
purge
would-
party. We'd lock everything down.
I wouldn't even sleep that night.
No, me neither. We'd make sure we have weapons.
Yeah. But I would all want to be in one room. One thing that bothers me about these movies is like they're being chased or whatever. Even if they have a weapon, they're like trying just back yourself in a closet. If you have a gun and just wait. If they open it, they're gonna.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, just pew pew.
Yeah.
So now to the heart of today's episode.
Have
Nothing to do
about
with good versus evil
Yeah.
or the purge. We're talking about weight, body image.
It's thick, man.
So, me and my beautiful sister.
I thought you were gonna call me beefy.
I was almost gonna say
we are not starting off
me
like
and
that.
my thick sister. No, clearly Isabel and I are not tiny girls.
No. By no means.
But we have always struggled with
With
this weight, body image.
Yeah, I always wanted like. I said in the previous episode, I thought I was gonna be
Shane.
Shane from the L Word. I wanted to be that thin too, and I never was. I never will be.
Well, that was that one summer you came close. You wore a bikini to the beach. Can I ask?
Sarah,
I'm just
ask
so
me.
curious. 'cause
Ask me.
I've gotten real thin before too, and I've
Yeah.
never worn a bikini. What made you go for a green bikini? And you're so masculine too.
I'm more
so-
masculine now. Like
Can we post those pictures? Can we put one of the bikini pictures here? Are you gonna do it or no?
I might.
So if
We'll
she
see-
does,
we'll
then-
see what mood I'm
Yeah,
in.
if it doesn't pop up here, it's gonna be you in a bikini and it's gonna be blurred out like the body.
Hey, can you do a little or something so I could use it as a thumbnail?
Okay. Oh wait, you want me to go like
What
that?
are you
Okay.
scared?
I was
Scared?
growling. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, you should. I'm curious, like someone who's so masculine, like what made you
Well,
opt to do
Sarah,
that?
the thing is, back then I wasn't as masculine because I let my mom influence a lot of like what I thought I could wear. Mm-hmm. So like my jeans, I wore a men's jeans now.
Yeah.
I wore women's skinny jeans. I was the thinnest I have ever been, besides when I was born.
So you just wanted to go for it,
I just kind of I thought I
or
was
did you like Ma cheering you
I
on?
thought I was hot shit, and then my mom was cheering me on. I was like, I'm doing something.
But there's one picture. Do you know what the one?
When I'm holding my stomach, it's so bad.
It's really funny.
It's funny. It's funny, but it's also that
Sad.
It's sad in the sense that I was thin for me. I was pretty thin for me.
She
And
was a
I
size 2.
still, I was not a size 2. Not possible. I was a size 8. 8, yeah, it's like a size 8. And I still thought, I was still so like ashamed or saw like, I still thought I was like pretty big.
Yeah.
And I thought I held my stomach in, so fuck you.
So.
Why would she? And the real question is, why would she bring it up that I wore a bikini?
Me right now?
Yeah, and I'm telling you this because on my cancer anniversary, no less. I will never. That's my first and only time wearing a bikini, bitch, because I don't got tits anymore.
No, but even when you had them titties, you were still like you were. If you ever came in a bikini, even with the boobies, I would think something was amiss.
Yeah, because I finally, after that, like Ma sent us pictures of us in Vegas. And I'm wearing like a girl tank top, short shorts. I would never wear that.
No,
now.
but you killed it though.
I ate that shit up.
She ate it. She did. She looked really good.
Yeah.
So, that is so funny. Wait, man. I remember. So I had lost a lot of weight when I started dating Allie, and I remember like this may be TMI, but when we would start like making out and it was getting like kind of like hot and heavy, I would not want, and I knew she would, but I would not want Allie to touch my stomach.
Are you for real?
And I'll tell you why.
Yeah, Chris Stringer?
Okay, but I wasn't crazy. I wasn't like, no,
Christina.
I didn't say it out loud. I just thought that. So you know how like I wear my jeans and I knew, especially if I went out to eat, like I had a
You
little.
have like I'm sitting here.
Stomach.
I'm sitting here. I could probably lift my stomach up
Yes,
in front of the table.
but Allie's so thin. She was, you know, she's athletic. So I remember just being like, oh, she's gonna touch my stomach. And I like, even though I looked good. Same thing. I thought, oh, I'm so big. I gotta lose weight. Blah blah blah. And it's just crazy. Like that just stems from childhood, you know. So I'm looking over some of these questions, and speaking of childhood, like, when was the first time you became aware of your body? Like, you know, because when you're a kid, a little kid, you really don't care.
no, you don't care. You don't realize that you're like chunky. Sarah and I always had such low self-esteem. We had friends in our like old neighborhood where we were like in grade school, and they used to call us fat children.
That's the first time I realized I was
Me
heavy.
too. Like we were different from the other kids. And what I hate about us now is that we still hung out with them.
Yeah.
Like, fuck those guys.
Yeah. Well, they were our babysitters. Their mom babysat us.
Yeah, but mom mostly had them babysit us because they were our friends.
Yeah, she could have found another babysitter. But yeah, I think that's for me. That's when I realized, okay, I'm not as like,
I'm not thin.
Yeah.
I'm not like, I'm fat.
yeah,
We're fat children.
like we'd run and play and they'd go like
Yeah.
fat children.
And then when we moved, I was in gym class. And for being thick, I was like, not athletic, but I was able to like do stuff. And we were doing some relays, and this fucking white hillbilly, because you know in Ma's neighborhood, it's all those fucking hillbillies. His name was Ryan, and I was doing better than his friend, and he said to his other friend, he pointed at me and said, even a fat shit is doing better.
Are
than
you
him."
serious?
Yeah. And obviously that shit happened to me in 6th grade or 6th grade. And I still fucking remember it because that shit sticks with you when you're little.
That's horrible.
horrible.
You never told me that.
No, because I'm embarrassed. Yeah,
That's horrible.
it is horrible.
That gets me so mad.
Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah, and I had to keep going to school.
So fucked up though. I had no idea that happened. That makes me so angry. That kind of goes with, so growing up, we've always heard comments on our body. So I remember, what do you call it? My mom used to tell me, I think I was like 10, and she used to tell me, I was a heavy kid, right? But I feel like
Yeah.
every kid goes through like a heavy stage, especially if you don't play sports or you're not active, and then
And here's the
you
thing.
eat junk food.
Here's the thing, guys. We lived right down the street from a Entenmann store, and so we would eat like a snack was a fucking honey bun.
Yeah, but that was more when we were older. I'm talking about like in Chicago still.
That was in Chicago. We had an Entenmann store in both.
Was there an Entenmann's? You have a good memory.
Yeah,
girl.
do you remember? Because
Butternut store.
the butternut store. That's what it's called. It was called the butternut store. And we would go and get like Twinkies. We would get the little whatever. We'd have a lot of fucking junk. And we lived in a Ma and our parents worked, and they kind of didn't like trust us to be outside running around playing. We wanted to join soccer, but we couldn't afford it. Instead of just like watching what we ate or making sure we ate vegetables, we would eat our dinner. Snacks were fucking honey buns. And then every Friday, Ma got out of work, we were fucking eating a second dinner, fast food, French fries,
chili dogs,
cheeseburgers, chili
chocolate
dogs,
shakes,
and
pizza puffs,
and we were not
breaded
burning-
mushrooms.
We were not burning calories. The thing is, kids have their what is it? Their metabolism burns quick. It runs quick. We weren't doing anything.
Yeah. So of course we were heavier, but I thought I was fine. But I remember Ma calling me into her room one day crying, telling me that she's worried about me because I'm so heavy that she's gonna have to send me to fat camp.
Yeah.
And so again, like Isabel said, we didn't do any like clubs or anything. It was me and my sister. We shared a bedroom. We'd swim in our pool because we had a pool in the backyard.
Yeah.
And we'd watch TV. That was like summer. That was it. So the thought of having to go to a camp with other kids that were like me and have to like work out and not be able to come home and leave my sister
Yeah.
terrified me. So I wept, and told
I
Mom.
promise I'll lose weight. That's so awful. Now that I think about it, you just crying.
Yeah,
And
I was 12 and on Atkins.
Yeah, we were always on some type of diet because Mom would tell me, "You're not, in other words, too. You're only a few pounds lighter than her."
You were truly.
truly. But she would say stuff like,
But when you're a kid, 5
You-
pounds, you really see it in the face. Am
"Girls,
I right?
you need to have willpower." And I'm like, I'm little. Like now,
Yeah, we didn't know it then.
we didn't know. Like we were just chunky. But
Yeah.
well, okay. Well, I didn't know then, and I didn't know all through like my 20s how your parents really go through food with you, like, and all the stuff that happens to you when you're little, like, really fucking affects you as an adult.
Yeah.
I have had a poor relationship with food my whole life now.
Yeah. I get it. Like the mindset of like bad food.
Bad food, good food. I can't have that.
That's bad. Or I'm cheating today.
like I talked to Mom and she's like, "Oh, we cheated today." And I'm like, it's just like it's when you talk about it, it's like simple. Like just eat good food. Try to eat whole, clean food. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm addicted to sugar.
yeah.
But I think most every American is.
Yeah. It's funny. I go through that with food too.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten better because I will say I don't eat like anyone eats. Like my diet is so different compared to like what it was like growing up.
Oh yeah. Well, you're mostly plant based, aren't you?
Yeah, I eat a lot of tofu. Tofu's like big in the house.
I bought tofu.
We do lentils a lot.
I'm gonna try. I like bugs. I'm gonna try to do tofu stir fry.
You should. I'm literally having that before I go to Pride Fest tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tofu stir
I
fry.
just
It's
gotta
my
try
favorite.
it, right? 'Cause it's in that big juicy brick.
You gotta press it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Press tofu. You want to get the water out, and then chop it up, air fry it. If you want it seasoned, then you should marinate it because it really does not have a flavor otherwise. I like to avoid the extra calories, so I literally just air fry the block, or I cut it up, I air fry it, and I throw it over rice with like a stir fry sauce and vegetables.
Okay, I'll probably do something like that. You know me.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm on a weight loss journey because did you know obesity increases your risk of cancer?
Obesity increases your risk for everything.
Yeah, so Miles like me, I didn't want to scare you, but like to talk to me about it, I have to lose weight.
Yeah. I'm trying to lose weight too. I have 4 pieces of pie in my refrigerator.
Fuck yeah.
no, I'm playing.
She does have 4
I
pieces
do
of
have
pie.
I do have 4 pieces of pie. I try not to take food so seriously because we're in our 30s and I feel like my whole life, like I joke, but it's kind of sad. My whole life has been like one diet after another. I'm cutting this out. I'm doing this. I'm doing that.
Yes, yeah.
Realistically, I like food. I'm just trying to not intake a mass amount of it. But
Yeah.
like today I went hiking.
Yeah.
I burned a lot, and for lunch we're like, hey, let's get beer and burgers because I still like to do stuff like that. And then I have pie for dessert.
Yeah, I mean that's not awful. It's not like you eat like that every day.
Yeah. But like I hate the mindset of like
Good food,
good
bad
food versus bad food. Obviously certain foods are like certain foods are more nutritional, right?
Yeah.
So I hate, it's true. Like when you have kids, I'm gonna try not to do this with my kids. Like
They just like can eat and not feel like, oh, this is bad or this is good or it's food.
so do you correlate food like body weight with beauty?
Yes.
Not even now?
I'm trying to break that.
Oh
Yes.
shit.
As I like to always mention on this podcast, I was separated for 6 months with my spouse. And we had a whole discussion about I thought no one was going to want to date me because I'm plump.
Are you so fucking for real?
I'm so fucking for real. And she said, women don't think like you're thinking of like the men's. Like that's how men are with beauty standards. They don't want the chunky girl a lot. They don't want this. Like she's just like, you're going to be fine dating somebody. Like you'll meet someone. And I always think, well, I think of myself as that big caterpillar in It's a Bug's Life. Mm-hmm. And when I start to get attractive, I'm like that little thing, still fat with his little wings. Like that's me. That's what I feel like. Yeah.
That's okay. So
I'm really trying to break that because I'm also trying to see. Don't forget, I have the weight issue. I make jokes all the time that I don't have breasts, But like the other day, I was walking before I changed my bag. I thought I had my book bag, and it was like pretty fucking heavy. And I was like, wow, this is like squeezing me here. And I went to look down to look at my breast, just to be like, are they okay? Because
The bag was
the
tight.
bag was tight, and I looked, and I was like, oh shit, they're not there. And I thought, like, good one, because it's rare that I forget that I don't
Yeah.
have them. Yeah.
So weight's a big thing for you.
Yeah.
You're trying to.
So I was talking about my breast in the sense that like it's a weight thing. I'm trying to get over like weight and how I look because I feel like weight shouldn't dictate how if I'm ugly or attractive or
Totally.
my whatever how anyone views me, but I think it does. And on top of it, I'm also dealing with okay, let me make peace. That's why on Instagram I posted a picture of myself without a shirt on because I'm trying to make this is my body. I don't have breast.
Yeah.
So it's two things I'm trying to make peace with. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. The way you dress and everything suits you.
Yeah. Because
Sam's titties.
I wear boy clothes, so
Yeah.
men's clothes.
I was gonna little boy clothes.
I like men's.
I was gonna say it's funny. So we both took different things away from like childhood or the way we were raised with like food and weight.
Yeah.
For a while, I thought like really thin was pretty too.
Because we heard that.
Yeah, and then especially I feel like in the early 2000s, like really thin
Oh my
was
gosh.
in.
Do you remember then we would hang out with like Papa's extended family and they were all skinny girls?
Yes.
And we were like, and here's Sarah and Isabel, fat as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
It would just make me feel awful.
Yeah, I will say it's so funny because even at my heaviest, I was still always trying to do something with my banks to the side and
At our Sweet 16.
yeah,
We would never post that.
Sweet 16 video.
We would never
No,
post
and I
that.
was heavy. I was really heavy there, but I felt like
One thing,
try and stop me.
you're kind of really confident. I really admire that about you.
Oh, thank you.
You just if you like someone, if you speak up, if you like someone, you try to talk to them. Like you don't think anyone looks at you and thinks like
Fat ass or anything like,
oh
that.
she's ugly, or you don't look at like a crush and be like I'm out of her, like she's out of my league. And that's how I view every single person I've ever liked.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. Do you talk about that in therapy?
No, and I really should.
You should. That's
sometimes
something
I'm like,
you should bring that up.
Sometimes I'm like, what are we talking about?
Well,
Like,
that
yeah.
you should literally write that down and talk about that because
What did I say?
Write it down.
self-esteem. Yeah, that's an important one. Why you think literally everyone is out of your league. I will say, like, and it's surprising because you would think, like, with the way we grew up, that's expected. But no, you're right. And, like, that's something I guess, you know what, from the last episode, it's not emotional, but that's a trait I took from mom and I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm confident and I think everyone likes me. Or not likes me, but I'm confident enough to go and think I have a shot,
Yeah.
you know? So,
Yeah. No,
not you.
not me.
Yeah, that's a good topic for therapy. Do you have any food rules that you had as a kid, like rules you made in your head that you had as a kid that you carried into adulthood?
Not as a kid, but sometimes I would be like, if I'm ate heavy, I'd be like, oh, tomorrow I got to get up and do A, B, and C, like to work out and burn it off. It's fucking stupid.
When I eat a lot in one day, I'll think, oh, tomorrow I gotta eat clean. I gotta do this.
Yeah.
And that's something I do today. And Allie will be like, okay, we had a good night. Stop.
Yeah.
It's funny how that stuff like sticks with you. As a kid, I didn't think that too much, but as a kid,
No,
sometimes
because
it
like, again, like as kids, we were just kind of like, we didn't think anything of it.
yeah.
Do you remember what you took out those photos with your new girlfriend?
Which one, bitch?
Your one you're married to, and Ma pulled you aside to have a talk with you.
Oh my god. Okay, you literally just unlocked a core fucking memory. Ugh. I'll tell you what happened. So when Allie and I started dating,
Is there string in your pocket?
Yeah, there's a string in my pocket. Here's what it says. So when Allie and I started dating, I was really coming into who I was. And as I said, I did start therapy and I had my first therapy session. And I explained how I was engaged and then I moved back in. And moving back in was really hard for me because I wasn't used to having like my mom. Like I would call Ma every day, and I came over a lot when I was with my ex, but I wasn't used to having her there watching everything.
Yeah.
Telling me I was staying up too late and stuff like that, or I was going out too much. So being 25 and experiencing that was really hard, and I really was like, no, I don't want this. And that's how I started putting up boundaries. But I also started realizing, because I used to look super feminine,
Yeah, you did.
and I would do that because I know Ma liked the way I looked like that, like I was the feminine one. And I started questioning that and realizing I like looking feminine, but I also kind of like I'm like a soft mask too, Like I dress different than I did when I was.
You are not a soft
24.
mask. I'm a soft mask.
So what am I?
You're you're like sometimes you could be a little androgynous. You are not a soft mask.
Okay, well then a little androgynous then. But I do like that.
What if this was a clip and people were like, "That's a doink."
I'm wearing purple.
No, to me.
Oh, to you.
We got a comment like, "No, honey, she's a soft mask. You're
You're
straight up doink." Hey, mommy.
Ew. Is my sister a soft mask or is she a butch? No,
She's not a butch.
So, but I started realizing like I like dressing a little more neutral, right? Like a good in between. And two things. So I started doing that, and Ma didn't like it. And Ma was like, "Is this new girl changing you?" Blah, blah, blah. She associated it with Allie because Allie was more feminine at the
Yeah.
time. She looked more feminine.
She's not now.
No, I call her my hubby.
Okay. That
So we made a joke, and we're like, because I can't carry children. So, and she's like, it's not for me. So if we ever had kids, if someone said, why are you guys adopting instead of having like Allie giving birth? And the reason would be hubbies can't have kids.
Okay. That's cute.
So, but at the time she was very feminine, like she presented more feminine, and Ma thought I was changing the way I looked to fit my new girlfriend. And then on top of that, so I was happy. We started traveling. We'd travel like to different town, like cities during the weekend. Like we'd fly and go do this, go do that. And I remember I went to DC.
You also got to remember, it happens to a lot of couples. Once they're out of like the honeymoon phase, or once they're more comfortable, you eat. Happy people eat together. A lot of them put weight on.
So Allie and I also started wearing high top shoes. I really like high tops. So high tops and skinny jeans. And if you're a little heavier, my mom would think it looked horrible. I'd hear it would look horrible, but I liked high tops.
Yeah.
So I gained some weight. I went to DC. I saw our nation's capital when we had a good, good leadership, and I took pictures and everything, and I posted them online because I had such a great weekend.
pumped.
And then I get home, and my mom tells me, "Mija, you've gained a lot of weight. You look so big in your pictures."
Did you cry?
Yeah, I did.
That sucks.
Not when she told me.
Yeah.
I was embarrassed, but I cried to Allie about it.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, it was nice taking a break. Got to start counting calories again.
Yeah.
It's like that Tuvalu song, Grapefruit. So like I hated it. And I was at the time 26 then, and it was horrible. Like to do that. Like naturally weight fluctuates, right? Like it goes up and it goes down. Well, your diagnosis, I gained a ton of weight.
Me too.
And life happens, right?
Yeah.
So now I'm really trying not to connect my happiness or my self-esteem to my weight.
I'm trying to as well. But remember, I was pre-diabetic. So I'm going to go in.
And have pie with your sister?
I'm going to have pie today. But I'm going to talk to, when I go for my physical next month, and I'm going to tell my doctor. So I'm either very high pre-diabetic or diabetic. I don't want to go on medicine just yet. I was trying to get this all under control last year, and I was diagnosed with cancer. And that's kind of like enveloped this whole year. And I really just started focusing last month
On health, fitness
on
again.
health, trying to lose weight because I don't want to be on another medication. So can you please just like, if I'm a diabetic range, like
Give you time to
give me
try.
time to like drop
Yeah.
30 pounds.
So, yeah, I get that. I wanted to say too, with weight and stuff like that. How much time do you think you've spent like worrying
Sarah,
over your.
every fucking day.
Yeah.
I'm driving, I look at my legs, I'm like, they're huge.
Are you serious?
Yeah, when I had a crush on that coworker for the 6 months I was single, she's tall and skinny. And I thought, she's straight, whatever. She probably is, 'cause I always like straight people. But then I thought, well, if she is gay, she's not going to like a short little fatty like me.
Damn.
Literally, that's how I am with myself.
Still,
And
like today, like right now.
To this day, if I was single, I would be like, no one's going to want to date me. I'm too heavy.
Yes, I think that's what you need to tackle with your therapist next. Self-esteem. That's a big one. Just walk in and go, hey, self-esteem. That's what I need to talk about.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I think I've probably spent. Oh, God. Okay, Okay, well, you know what? I think within the past few years. So the past 2 years, I've worried about my weight. But for a good 4 years, 3 years, I'll say, I didn't worry about weight at all,
Yeah.
which was really nice.
I mean, you look good.
Thank you. I'm
You've
still a little
lost-
heavier.
But you're counting calories, so.
Yeah, now I am, which I hate that I'm doing. But
But I looked it up, and it's supposed to help. It's supposed to teach you how to eat properly. The problem is with someone who, like me, I'm counting calories now because I really want to lose weight. But my problem is when I'm off for them, I'm off my diet. I have permission to eat whatever I want. When I worked for that airline, I was kind of able to.
yeah, well, because you were burning so much.
You know what I realized too? I was talking to Heidi yesterday about it. We were on our walk. I said I noticed when I was doing that physical labor, I would have like aches and pains, like sore body, obviously with the work I was doing, but I wasn't really sick. And it's just like I feel like everything just like fell apart after I left, and it's because I need to keep active. So I gotta go back to like weightlifting. I'm gonna come here and work out with you.
You should. I have to work on functional fitness because I sit at a desk all day.
Me too.
So I have to do stretches. I don't do anything crazy heavy. Allie, we work out in the basement, but she'll do like weight training, and I do more functional fitness.
Yeah, more
Yeah.
functional strength.
I want
Yeah.
to strengthen my knees.
Me too. Oh, I forgot to take my calcium pill. I'll take it after.
What, your pie?
With my pie. I have to. Without you need estrogen. That's why they haven't taken my ovaries out.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, but since I'm in medical menopause,
So, what would you tell your younger self?
I tell her, "Hey, baby, stop worrying about weight, or else you are literally going to spend the next 25 years worrying about it," which I have.
Yeah.
I have spent 25 years.
That's good advice. I would tell younger me and you, go for a walk.
Walk to school.
Yeah, you don't have to run. You don't have to lift weights. Just walk.
Oh my gosh! No, I just unlocked. When I was a freshman, Lizzie and I joined badminton because I really like playing badminton. But I was freshman year. I was like, remember I made Mom take me to get my heart checked because I was winded from running down the street.
No, you didn't. Swear to God.
I swear to God. You remember we went running with you and Matt?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was just so out of shape. My heart was fine. I was just really out of shape.
Wait, can I ask how many miles did we do by you?
Like, not even half for me.
Oh, so I made 5 miles.
No, I want to say no. Thinking back, it's probably like 3 or 4.
So I did 3 or 4 miles.
Yeah.
I thought it was so cool.
And you
You didn't.
And I didn't.
no, you did like maybe 2, and then you're just like, I'm walking.
Yeah.
I could picture you in your big shorts and a really long shirt.
Yeah. What my
No,
yeah.
She was so red, and we gave you water because we thought you.
I remember that.
Yeah, that's just how out of shape I was. And I'm honestly constantly dehydrated. And then what was I saying?
You went to the hospital for your heart?
Oh yeah. And they're like, her heart's fine, she's just like out of shape.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I was out of shape. I was 14 years old.
Okay, didn't I sound like mom saying that?
What?
Oh, did they?
You are Ma. And then I joined badminton with Lizzie, and Lizzie had to drop out because she got her first menses. Yeah, and I was just like,
I'm not doing this alone.
Yeah.
On the podcast?
on the podcast. No, and I remember being in because you don't just play badminton; they make you do like all these exercises, and the coach would be like, "We're gonna get you in shape." And I bet you,
Wait, the coach told you that?
yeah,
have to get you into shape.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, that's what they want. That's the whole point. They like, especially if we were
wait.
on the freshman team.
Let me ask. Did you feel like, you know how Mario was when he jumps like this? Did you feel he jumps like that?
Yeah, but you think about it, it's like your heart races going all around the gym, just like going like this and stuff. And yeah,
You quit?
I quit because my friend wasn't in it. And honestly, because I was chunky, I didn't. For badminton, for the girls, you had to wear those itty bitty spandex shorts. I was like, I'm not showing up for a game in this. I'll be fucking eating these shorts.
Damn.
And I should have stayed in it.
Yeah. And when you think about it too, they want to make sure you can land. Plyotech.
Calisthenics?
No, it's plyo something. You have to be able to land on your knees.
The right stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So they want to make sure like your knee wasn't gonna
Yeah.
collapse.
And I threw in the towel, and I really should have stayed in it.
Yeah.
Honestly, for Lizzie to quit for having her period.
She was young too, though. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys are 14. I didn't even try out.
We were 14 and super nerdy and unpopular.
Yes. So that would be my advice to me and you.
Yeah.
I think walking would have come such a long way,
Please.
right? Like,
Yeah.
why we had each other. We could have just gone for walks together.
Honestly, we weren't as close as we are now.
Yeah.
Like, we would, if we were both single, we'd be living together. You'd have to pay for most of everything.
Damn. Okay. So, closing questions here. Wait, what's our time?
36.
Okay, closing questions here.
What time is Obsession playing?
If your 10-year-old self could see you today, what would she say?
You got the big C?
Yeah. What would
No, 10-year-old me would be fucking fucked. She'd be fucked up. She wouldn't know what to do. She'd be trying to figure out how can we not get cancer in the future? How did I damage my DNA? No alcohol, no this. And you know what? It probably still would have happened.
it would have.
She would have been fucked.
Yeah.
She would have been like, why isn't your life more put together, baby?
I think 10-year-old me would say, you cut your hair. Yeah.
10-year-old you would be like,
Huh?
Your shining glory.
Yeah.
10-year-old you would be like, you're loaded.
Probably.
Probably. She'd be amazed. She'd be like, fuck yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, 10-year-old me would be like, what happened? What happened to our plans?
Oh, yes.
My Shane plans? I thought I was going to be so
So,
popular.
I would love to see us from our 10-year-old eyes. Wouldn't you love? Like, I bet we think, wow, you're old.
We would think, wow, you're old.
right? Like, absolutely. Like, you are old.
Yeah.
That's a good one. And then finally, well, I have two more questions. What's something about your body that you wish no one had ever made you feel ashamed of? Oh, can I go first?
Yeah.
My stretch marks.
That's me. I was so mean to you.
So, as I've said, you knew it was coming to you, right?
Yeah.
As I said, my freshman year of high school, I was the heaviest I ever weighed.
A whomping 205.
205. And you'll never forget that number. I'll never forget that
no,
number.
the heaviest I ever weighed was 215.
Wow.
Did you guys know I was 215? No, I probably didn't
No.
walk around saying 215, 215.
But for me, it was 205. I
Yeah.
was 14.
Damn, that was a whistle, baby.
I know. Oh, I did it again. But yeah, 205. I was 14 years old. I was not muscular.
I don't weigh 215 now.
I hold my weight better now.
Yeah.
You know, obviously I'm an adult, right? Like
Yeah.
I have muscle, and from gaining so much weight so quickly, you know, my stomach expanded and I had stretch marks all over like a pregnant woman.
You don't
almost.
have them anymore.
You know, I gotta look at my body when we go
We
in
do.
there.
I mean, 'cause they don't go away. You probably still have them.
I do. They fade.
Yeah.
So I got a bunch of stretch marks, and they looked red because that's what new stretch marks look
Yeah.
like. And I remember my sister what would you say?
A cat attacked
That
you.
a cat attacked me. The one that was in her stomach from previous episodes went and attacked me. And I was so embarrassed of them. I felt shame. And there's a lotion that you put on when you're pregnant to help fit like the stretch marks
The
fade.
cocoa butter?
Yeah, but it was like a cocoa butter something. And I had Ma go pick it up for me at Walmart because I was mortified. Yeah.
I always say it. Kids are mean, even the nice ones. They
Even
can't
you,
help it.
bitch?
They're fucking mean. Yeah.
So that's something I wish, because everyone has cellulite, right? Stretch marks. I saw a girl, she was wearing a tank top in, I think, high school, and she had stretch marks back here. Or, you'd see at the locker room because you had to do swim and you had to change, like you were naked. You had to all get in the shower.
Yeah.
Like I've seen, when you're going through puberty and you get the stretch marks by your breasts and stuff. But I hate that I felt shame for it by my stomach.
Mine is my legs because I have my dad's build, and it's not like plainly off. You look at me, you're not gonna be like, her back's a little longer than her legs. Like it don't look like a fucking funny cartoon. But when I put weight on, I have short, fat legs, and I remember I really was in the Converse for a while.
Tree trunks.
We were tree stumps, baby.
Oh.
Tree trunk stumps. My mom used to tell us that when I put weight, that my legs look like tree trunks. Tree trunks, right? And
Like tree stump is. How short are your legs?
this is my story, and I'll
Okay,
tell it
go
the
ahead.
way I want.
Okay, bitch.
So my tree trunk legs, and you act like you get used to it, but I'm just like, I can't wear these things. They make me look like A, B, and C. Well, we were at DSW, and I was getting into Converse because Lizzie wore Converse, and I really thought they were cool. And I put Converse on, and I went to go show you. Should I get these?
Me?
You. And you said my legs were too fat for them.
Yeah, I probably did.
You did. And TBB said, they look nice, get them.
You guys are your own worst critics.
We
Yeah.
were,
Well, you get that
honestly-
from your parents too.
Yeah. We were really bitches to each other.
Yeah. Like the baby goes, "Hi, bitches."
Yeah.
Yeah. We really were.
really
We're
were.
kinder to each other now.
Yeah.
Were you guys like in competition? Like,
We were
Yeah.
always a little competitive.
Yeah. Well, it didn't help that everyone would always tell Isabel, "You have such a beautiful smile." And for me, it was just I have a full fucking face. I have higher cheekbones than Isabel.
Yeah, she does.
So I love them now, but as a kid, I hated them because you're growing up. Like it's not like I had like a face,
Yeah.
So if my cheeks are matching my cheekbones, I'm a little heavy. So I used to hate getting the fuller face comment. So I would always be in competition with Isabel, which is probably why I also leaned into the more feminine look.
Yeah. And I just hated because I felt like you always did better than me and stuff.
Yeah. Wow.
I used to think you were so much smart. I don't anymore. But I really used to think, like,
you a dumbass.
I'm not as smart as Sarah. Like,
Okay.
like your job, before I would be like, when I was at that airline, I was like, I could
You don't
never-
even know what I do.
No, but I thought that's like something I would never be able to do. I think I'm fully capable of learning how to do your job and doing it.
Managing projects,
Yeah, I think I have the capability.
talking to people.
I talk to people at work. Is she putting me down?
I'm
On the podcast?
I'm not trying. Well, I'm not trying to put you down on the podcast.
No, like I think I'm not saying your job is easy. Like if I went and sat down and be like, "What is this?" If I was trained, but I feel like I'd be capable of learning how to do it.
But anyone could do my job.
But she's putting me down on the.
No, but now you have the confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, like anyone could. It's the confidence, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. This bitch.
What you guys looking at your pen? Is it going out?
It is so bad. There's-
I keep it-
do you guys see why I grew up insecure?
I grew up insecure too.
She used to ask
you
me.
were 5 pounds lighter than I
She
am.
used
You
to
were
ask
5
me.
pounds lighter, and you used to say.
Did you see her cover my mouth?
And you used to say.
Censorship.
You used to say that you used to call me fat. You used to call me fat on
I
the
used to
regular.
call you fatso.
Yeah, in fact, and how well 6th grade you took French and would call me an hippopotam.
That's hippopotamus for those of you who don't speak French.
Wait, and then you say Jean, right? As a pig?
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
Yeah, but how well she thought. Let me think of the heaviest animals. I'm gonna call my sister that.
Sarah used to ask me. She would be like, "Answer honestly. Who do you think's prettier, me or you?" I was like, full on, like she wanted an answer, and I'd be like, "We both are. We both." That was not an acceptable answer. So she said, "No, you have to pick me or you." And it's me. This is before my self-esteem was crushed. And I said, me. Like, obviously it's me. I'm going to pick me. And she said, well, you're not. All the time. And then she used to ask me, this was a real spirit breaker. She used to ask me, why are you here? Like, what? Why are you here?
We'd literally be in Georgia shopping with Ma, and it would be when she was getting on my nerves, and I would just be like, Isabel, why are you here? And she'd go, cause Mom wanted to go to the store, and I'd be like, no.
Sarah, that's all. Do you see what she's doing to me? I have a list. I've addressed this list so many times.
But
This is why I'm an insecure adult.
okay. But when you were younger, your lisp was worse.
It's so bad.
No, it's not.
I edit it all the time, and sometimes I'm like, what did you say?
Well, because you mumble.
I do mumble.
So when you were a kid, you mumbled more, so it sounded worse. So I would say, what do you think if we're at the store? And I'd be like, no, Isabel, why are you here? And
Like, existing.
basically, and she'd start
I'd
crying,
cry.
and she'd run and tell Ma. I remember this happening in Jewel so vividly, and Ma yelling, why would you ask her that? What do you want her to do, die?
Yeah, but it was a real.
And I'd be like, no. And then I would say,
existential
Existential.
crisis for me.
and I'd be like, Ma, no. I just wanted to know why she wanted to come to Jewel.
fuck, you were a gay. She was such a fucking bitch.
But isn't that not how siblings are?
Like, do you not see why I call you mean? To me, your biggest personality
Yeah.
trait is mean.
Yeah, but I'm not like that anymore. I would never do that now.
You're not like that.
No, but when I was a teenager, I was like,
This is my best friend here, and I can say what 100% she's mean. Not to strangers. She hangs out with her friends. I'm like, who the fuck is this? I've never met her.
I'm not mean. I'm nice. Rachel just told me how hard I love. I mean, need I say more?
I had something else to say, and you made me forget and how upset I am.
A final question. What's something about your body today that you're proud of? Ooh, hit that. Your clean ears.
My scars.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
How could you not be proud of them, right?
Yeah.
You went
a
to
sign
war
of
and
survivorship.
yeah. Mine's gonna sound so stupid in comparison. My legs.
Yeah, you have strong legs.
Yeah, I've been really trying to work around the muscles around my knees.
I
so
gotta do that.
That's what I'm proud of. But I guess that's
I used to be proud of my hair, and then it all fell out during chemo, and I realized this isn't permanent.
permanent.
That can come and go.
It can.
Yeah.
It really can.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's all I got. I want some pie.
I guess
I had fun talking about our
that
travel
was
again.
fun. That was fun.
So you have a really good memory.
I have an excellent
It's
memory.
so good, and I realize like
Danny.
man, another trait I got from Ma, I'm selective with my memory. Right? If I'm the villain, some of it I really remember. Like I remember asking you that. I also remember I would sneak attack and I'd squeeze your nipples really hard.
And my mom used to
yelled,
say,
"That was gonna give you
"Stop!
breast cancer."
I'm gonna give her breast cancer."
Yeah, and then I remembered like doing these mean things too.
Because I wouldn't sleep with a bra, so I'd be sitting there with my ripe little tits hanging out. Because I had small breasts, so you could see my nipples hanging out. And my sister would be like, would just like grab it
just
so
real
hard.
quick. But I will say at the same time, she was also really impressed how quickly I could grab them. Or sometimes her nipples wouldn't be, but I would. No,
she would find it. Like sometimes I try to get her back and squeeze her now, and I'm just like, where are they? Because
Yeah.
I have no clue. Like, I don't have tits.
Yeah, but other things I'm like, I don't remember that. You're lying. You're fucking lying. Okay, well,
Like
I
Ma.
get- yeah, that's why I said it's something else I picked up from her.
If you listen to our podcast, I said my mom would say all these things, and she texted me, and she's just like, I have never said that. And I was like, sure, Jan.
Sure, Jan. Sure, Jan. That was fun.
Mom watches that like crazy. She keeps laughing at it.
At
Well,
the
she
video?
said, whose idea was it? And I said, Mom, who is Jan? Me. It was obviously Sarah's idea because I would never pick to be Jan Brady.
Sure, Jan. Okay. Do you want to plug us?
Yeah, you can follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, podcast. I guess wherever you get your podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, at Tia Time Podcast, no spaces.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe,
DM.
please.
Come for the laugh.
Stay for the real talk.
Give kiss.